Kakamega became the focus of national political attention today as thousands gathered for the Linda Mwananchi rally, a movement that has recently gained momentum across several parts of the country. By the morning of February 21st, supporters were already arriving in large numbers at Amalemba grounds in Kakamega town. The turnout began building early, with crowds braving the cold morning as they waited for the leaders associated with the campaign to arrive. The rally forms part of a wider tour linked to figures within or aligned to the factions of the Orange Democratic Movement. Among the key leaders expected at the event are Nairobi Senator and ODM SG Edwin Sifuna, Siaya Governor James Orengo, and Embakasi East Member of Parliament Babu. The messaging behind the Linda Mwananchi movement has largely centered on the cost of living, government accountability, and political developments within the opposition space. But as the crowds gathered in Kakamega, attention quickly shifted to developments happening across petrol stations in different parts of the county. Videos circulating online began showing large numbers of boda riders lining up to fuel their motorcycles ahead of the rally. In several locations, the queues stretched across multiple stations, drawing public attention and raising questions about the mobilization happening on the ground. What made the situation more notably was what many of the riders were wearing. A number of them had reflective jackets marked with the word two-term. The presence of these reflectors quickly became a major talking point online and within the political conversation surrounding the rally. In some recordings shared by witnesses and people at the stations, a few riders were heard saying they were simply fueling fast before heading to join the Linda Mwananchi rally in Kakamega town.
Hapa watu wanakunywa mafuta. Watu mafuta ya bure. Lexo hapa tuko after. Huko ni sherehe. Ati tutakunywa tu lakini form ni Sifuna.
These added a new dimension to earlier claims circulating online, suggesting that certain groups might be mobilized either to influence or disrupt the event. However, another moment captured in some of the circulating videos has drawn even more attention. After fueling their motorcycles, some individuals were reportedly seen removing the two-term reflectors and burning them nearby. In other cases, the reflectors were discarded. The scenes have triggered widespread speculation about what exactly was happening, whether the riders had initially been mobilized under a different banner or whether they were choosing to distance themselves from it before heading to the rally. At the moment, there is no official statement confirming the purpose of the reflectors or the exact organization behind them. What is known is based largely on videos and eyewitnesses' accounts shared online throughout the morning. While this was happening across Kakamega County, leaders connected to the rally were making their way in the region. Despite earlier concerns and claims circulating online about possible travel disruptions, reports indicate that Edwin Sifuna and Babu arrived safely through Kakamega airstrip before the rally. Their arrival energized the crowds that had already gathered at Amalemba grounds waiting to receive them. Meanwhile, the police also addressed the situation publicly. Western Regional Police Commander Isaac Mahood stated that the authorities had not received formal notification about the rally from organizers. According to him, police only became aware of the event through social media discussions.
The allegations that tomorrow we'll have a rally led by Senator Sifuna, Senator from Nairobi, and his function and his team. They want to make a rally at Amalemba. So, and that's what we go through the social media. We have never met somebody who was talking about that rally. Nobody has come to my office requesting for assistance, but we'll assist them as much as we can tomorrow. In social media, it's not very reliable. What we're getting is that there's accusation and counter-accusation. So, those accusations has nothing to do with the police. Those are purely political, which is between them. Those are leaders who are coming from outside this county, and we have leaders who are here also. So those are accusations and counter-accusations. So I cannot authoritatively talk about the accusations and counter-accusations between the leaders.
Normally, large public gatherings require prior notification so security arrangements can be coordinated. Even so, police said they will still deploy officers to maintain peace and ensure the event proceeds without incident. Some reports also mention concerns raised by authorities about the possibility of individuals attending the rally while armed. Details about those warning remains limited, but they have contributed to the tension surrounding the day's events. This rally also follows previous incidents linked to the Linda Mwananchi tour. Yesterday, the campaign truck associated with the Linda Mwananchi movement was attacked with stones while traveling through areas including Kisumu, particularly around the Konambaya. Leaders allied to the campaign have accused opponents of attempting to intimidate and disrupt the movement, including claims that certain groups of youths may have been mobilized to interfere with their activities. Those claims remain part of the ongoing political debate and have not been independently confirmed. Despite that, organizers continue to insist the movement is gaining strength across the country. Some leaders have described the growing support as a wave driven by frustrations among ordinary Kenyans, particularly around economic pressure and governance issues. Today's turnout in Kakamega appears to reinforce the perception that the campaign is attracting attention, especially in Western Kenya, a region that plays a major role in national political alignments. Beyond the rally itself, analysts are watching closely because the event could signal shifting dynamics inside ODM and the broader opposition landscape. As the events continue unfolding in Kakamega, several key questions remain. What exactly was behind the appearance of the two-term reflectors among border riders early in the day? Why was some riders heard saying they will later join the Linda Mwananchi rally after fueling? And what does the strong turnout in Kakamega indicate about the future direction of this movement? For now, the political spotlight remains firmly in Kakamega as the rally continues and leaders address supporters at Amalemba grounds. Developments are still ongoing, and the full picture of today's events is likely to become clearer as more verified information emerges. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Reader, Kering Chibet.